that intimate thing in our lives exists by the grace of a single vote on the U.S. Supreme Court. And it's a reminder that the freedoms, our conservative friends talk about freedom a lot, but they're always talking about freedom from, as if government is the only thing that can make you unfree. That really important freedom in my life, the freedom to marry, came about because of choices that were made by policymakers who had power over me and millions of others. Now, we got to marriage equality. I would not have guessed that that would be possible. Frankly, when I first got into politics, elected politics at the beginning of this decade, in Indiana, in Mike Pence's Indiana, I thought you could either be out or you could be in office, but you couldn't be both. I came out in the middle of a re-election campaign because it was just that time in my life when I had to do that. Pence was governor. We weren't sure what it would do to my political future. In a socially conservative community, I wound up getting reelected with 80% of the vote. So, but let's be under no illusions. There are attacks on, for example, transgender Americans from the Oval Office, picking on troops, people willing to lay down their lives for this country, not to mention teenagers in our high schools. I can't think of a more, high school is an intimidating and frightening place when you're not transgender. High school is an intimidating and frightening place, right? And, for a transgender teen to get the signal from the White House that the highest officials in the land can't tell the difference between her and a predator and make it harder for her to go to the bathroom shows you just how out of whack the climate is in our country right now. So we've got to end the war on trans Americans, and we need a federal equality act that would say that you cannot be fired just because of who you are or just because of who you love.